everyone, my name is Tiffany and this is my channel, Who's Your Handmade. Thank you so much for stopping by today. In today's video, it's another episode of #Friday Sews. If that sounds interesting to you, stick around. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by today. And if you're already a friend of mine, thank you so much for returning. Thank you for your support of my channel, and above all, thank you for your friendship. This is a #Friday Sews video, so I'm going to be catching you up on my sewing week, and I would love to know about your sewing week as well. I love hearing about your projects, so don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know what you've been doing in your sewing room this week. I would love to chat with you down below. So this one might be a little bit short and sweet today. I honestly have not been up here in my sewing room a ton. Other things just kind of got in the way. Although I did take time this weekend to finish my Love Notions classic tee right here behind me. This is my second version. I love this 100% cotton knit that was in my stash. I had originally bought it for Addie. I had bought it to make her a dress, and I just decided that I wanted to keep it for myself. So I've used this 100% cotton knit. It came from the pop section there at Joann's. It's really, really beautiful. Kind of hard to see here. Let me scoot her up just a little bit. It's kind of hard to see the design. Kind of a little dainty floral there on this mustard kind of background. I went ahead and used the full bust bodice option from this classic tee with this fabric. Last week I had kind of talked about wanting to go back and use the standard size bust, but I was a little bit worried. This fabric is a lot less stretchy. It's more rigid because of that cotton element than the first version of my Love Notions classic tee. You can go back to not this Tuesday, but last Tuesday's video and see my first version of my Love Notions classic tee if you haven't seen that yet. And I did a little bit of hacking. So these sleeves here, I have taken the short sleeve pattern piece and I've hacked it into a flutter sleeve. It's a very easy hack to do. I use a tutorial from Diana from Ellie and Max. She does a lot of Ellie and Max tutorials, and I use one from her. I'll link it down below for y'all if you've never hacked a flutter sleeve. Very simple to do. You don't change the sleeve in any way except for kind of just spreading it, slashing and spreading it and giving it more of a flutter sleeve fullness. Flutter sleeve is one of my favorite sleeves of all time. I love using a flutter sleeve, and it's worked really, really well on this Love Notions classic tee. I really like the contrast of fabric. I don't know if I can move her any closer so you can tell that this is a rib knit. This is a Hobby Lobby rib knit in the white colorway. I had it in my stash, and I decided to use that in contrast as the sleeves. I really like the fabric contrast. If you have noticed out and ready to wear in the stores and what people are wearing, a lot of shirts are having a contrast fabric sleeve, or even some of the shirt is color blocked in a different kind of fabric. And I kind of like that. I like the look of that. So that's what I did for the sleeves. Neckband went in really well. I went ahead and used my own technique of measuring the neckline and calculating the neckband for myself. It was almost exactly what Love Notions had given. It was just a hair different, but I went ahead and used my own calculations. And yeah, I love her. I think she is really, really beautiful. I've been wearing it all weekend, really enjoy wearing it, and I love those flutter sleeves. For this version with that full bust option, it does still poof out a little bit there at the tummy. I went ahead and took a little bit of a bigger seam allowance on the side seams, starting about at the nipped in point of the pattern where it kind of nips in at the waist. I started there with a little bit broader seam allowance, and that has helped a little bit, but I definitely do want to give that standard bodice piece a try on my next version, and there's going to be more of these. I feel like this pattern is going to become a TNT for me for a basic kind of shirt pattern, and that's really what I've sewn this weekend. I did make some buttonholes in Addie's little dress. But otherwise, life has just kind of gotten in the way of my sewing. I can feel my sojo waning just a little bit, so I'm excited to get up here and do some easy projects, something that's going to encourage me. I think the failure of that True Bias Mave skirt kind of tanked my sojo a little bit. Maybe that's happened to you after kind of a disappointment in your make and you kind of lose your sojo for a little bit. But I'm trying to stay encouraged and I'm trying to find projects that will bring me back up into my sewing room. Which brings me to what I am looking forward to. Project Dress a Girl is right around the corner. If you don't know what Project Dress a Girl is, I'm going to refer you to Mari from Mari Sews. She is the leader of the Project Dress a Girl effort. We've been doing this for a couple years now. I assume they will be doing it again this year. I haven't really heard officially yet. I'm kind of looking ahead to the future and wanting to get a start on my dresses. I contribute my dresses to a local quilt store that is here in my area. They put them into the Good Samaritan boxes that go out at Christmas time to children overseas. So I have pulled out some fabrics I'm excited to use. You do want to use 100% cotton for these makes. And there are some requirements for patterns. I'm going to be doing another video only about Project Dress a Girl closer to time to the challenge, maybe in September timeframe. And I'll be talking about patterns that I love to use and more of those requirements. But I just wanted to show you some fabric that I went ahead and pulled out. Maybe I can get a head start on these dresses. I know there's a lot of people out there who are already sewing and have been sewing all year long. That's amazing. I always think that I want to get ahead of the game and then it never happens. But this one was a really cute one. 100% cotton again. These are from Hobby Lobby. All of these are from Hobby Lobby actually. Really liked those little florals and mushrooms. Here's another mushroom one. I really liked this dark green color. I thought that was pretty. And then this one is gorgeous. Let me open it up and show you a little bit more of the print. How beautiful. I think I used some of this last year and then I have some more in my stash here. So I'm going to be using these fabrics for Project Dress a Girl dresses, hopefully here in the future. They are simple makes, little cotton dresses. They don't take very long. So I want to get started on working on those. I also visited Joann's over the weekend. I needed to get some buttons for Addie's little Minnie Mouse dress. And while I was there, I noticed that these containers were on sale. These containers right here were on sale for $4.99 each. And these are usually about $10, $8 to $10, I think. So they're about 50% off. And I decided to pick one up. I've been working on this quilt. I showed it last week and I wanted one of these containers to put them in. They are really, really handy for your projects. So lots of room in there. I've got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of yardage. I've got my blocks. So I was really excited to find these on sale. So if you have seen these in Joann's, and I know Hobby Lobby has them as well in your craft stores, they do make really great project boxes to keep you organized and all of your pieces together. They would even work for, if you batch cut out garments, if you're a person who does that, these boxes would be really great to keep all your pieces together and keep your pattern together. I just really like these boxes. They stack really well. They don't take up that much room. So I was excited to find that at Joann's. For the life portion, like I said, last weekend was a busy one, not much time for sewing. And then this weekend is going to be busy as well. I'm having my sister and her family over for the weekend. We're going to just have a great time here at my home. And we're going to do some fun things together and be together. And then we're going to celebrate my father's birthday on Sunday, give him a little belated birthday party. We're so incredibly blessed to still have him in our lives. If you have followed me for a while, you might have known about my dad's really bad accident I think it was last October. We went through a really traumatic experience with him. We are incredibly blessed to still have him here with us. It could have been much, much different. God definitely had his hand on him. Dad's made a really great recovery. He's doing almost everything that he was doing before. And we are so very thankful. So we're excited to celebrate him this weekend. Like I said, short and sweet for this hashtag Friday Sews this week, you guys. Let me know down below in the comment section what you've been up to. I love reading your comments. I love chatting with you. I'm not always Johnny on the spot with responding, but I do try to respond to everyone as time allows. So thank you so much for your comments, and thank you for spending a little bit of your Friday with me. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.